Hello guys, welcome to another video. My name is Gaurav and you're watching me log on to Gaurav. So as the title of the video says, in this video I'm going to unbox an IZI One Plus action camera and then compare it with the classic GoPro Hero 11 about videos, photos, slow motion, night lapse and everything. So this video is going to be very exciting. Stick to the end of the video. So let's begin. So here we have IZI One action camera. It comes in this tiny little packaging. So let's open this up. So this is one thing good about IZI products, that they have a very nice casing of their products. So it comes in this hard packed casing, and as you open it up, yeah, it has so many things. Like in this much amount, we get so many things. It's like really overwhelming. I'm gonna go through each part now. So first of all, we have this action camera packed inside this waterproof casing. So I'm going to take out the camera. Here's the camera, and this is by feel of it, it is very light, and this can be good for mounting on FPVs. If its electronic stabilization is really good, then we can mount it on FPV. This camera, as per, it's not waterproof because the ports are really open. And I think it's not even water resistant. Like you cannot use this directly in rains also because this will get exposed. So for everything, you have to keep it in the waterproof casing, I think. So yeah, let's see. So here we have the camera, and then this waterproof casing. We have this plastic outer thing. So you can be mounted on any tripod or something. So here we go, and there are so many stickers, things to fix it on something, you have this bike handle fixture. So actually with GoPro these things doesn't come, and you have to buy them separately, and as far as I can see here, those things can cost you, what all the things are, at least 1,000 rupees more. So it's really overwhelming to see that IZI has provided these things, and think of how carefully they have planned it. We have a cotton also to clean the camera and lens maybe. So yeah, that's very overwhelming to see that in such a less price we get so many fixtures. Yeah, I laid down all the fixtures that we have, and you can see yourself what all the things we have. And the most important thing, other than these all fixtures, you get is an extra battery. This is an extra battery, and this is very thoughtful because the batteries of these cameras go down very fast. Like if we start shooting some night lapse or photo lapse or hyperlapse, the battery of this camera goes down very quickly. So it's very handy to have an extra battery because again it takes time to charge them. So yeah, this is the most important thing they have provided. And with this we have cables and everything. So let's get out in the field and check it out. So guys, let's explore what this IZI One Plus contains. So here's the camera. This is the front display, and this is a back display. We have two buttons on the top. One is OK, that is like shutter release or for taking photos and starting videos. Is this OK button, and then here we have a mode button to turn the camera on basically and switch between modes. We have two buttons for up and down. I'll tell you what they are for. And here we have the speaker, and on this side we have a slot for memory card, and then for charging USB-C type, and then HDMI port also. And here we have for battery. Actually this slides open, and here's the battery. So let's turn it on by pressing this mode button for 2 seconds. So here we have the IZI One Plus turned on. And first of all, let's see what are the places that we can click. So there is nothing on dragging the top down, and by dragging left to right or right to left basically, we switch between video modes and photo modes. So right now it's in video mode, slow motion as you can see, and if we swipe it left, it goes to a photo mode, and again if we swipe to left, we go to video mode. So basically there are two things that happen while sliding to left or right. Now suppose we are in say photo mode, so we can drag from bottom or basically just click on this. So here it gives all the options that we have in photo mode. So we have single photo, burst photo, P time lapse, which stands for photo time lapse, and then countdown, long exposure, and Wi-Fi. Similarly, if we go to video mode, we have options like normal, seamless, V time lapse, that is video time lapse, slow motion, fast motion, and Wi-Fi. So fast motion is basically like hyperlapse of kind of video, you can say. So these are the options. And once you select an option, suppose I select a normal video, then on clicking this setting button here on the bottom right, I can see the options available under that mode. So in video resolution, in normal video, we can have 5K up to 30 FPS, and then 4K again in 60 FPS, and likewise you can see we can go up to like 240 FPS in 720p resolution, and we can shoot 120 FPS at 1080p, that is like full HD. And these are the settings of video that we have selected earlier, and here in this setting we can see the general setting of the camera, like power, frequency, sounds, microphone, white balance, effect, distortion calibration, date and time, likewise. Similarly, if I select something, suppose I selected P time lapse in photo mode, that is photo time lapse. Now if I go to setting, I can have photo resolution. So we have maximum 48 megapixel photo resolution, which the bottom one is 10 megapixel. And I can set the ISO, which goes up to 3200, and EV compensation, which is set to balanced right now. And I can set the time-lapse interval, time-lapse duration, which can go up to 60 minutes, and likewise. So these are the options we have in photo mode. If I click on this on the bottom left, I can open the gallery, and as you can see, I have made just 2 videos with this camera yet. And we have this plus and minus zoom features. So this is basically a digital zoom, so actually quality goes down as we zoom. Yes, I can also connect external microphone in this. By clicking this up key, I can turn off the microphone on and off, and if I press this bottom key for like 2 seconds, you can see the display of the back side goes off, and we can have the display of the front side. So you can preview while vlogging or something, you can preview from the front screen. To turn it off, you have to press again for 2 seconds, and this display comes. Unlike GoPro, both the displays cannot be turned on. So yeah, that's there. That's what you get inside the IZI One Plus. Now let's see the footage and compare how good it is. So yeah, we are in field, as you can see, and I'm using GoPro Hero 11 as well as IZI One side by side. So you can see footage of both of these cameras. Right now I'm shooting in 5.3K 24 FPS from GoPro Hero 11, and the maximum resolution from IZI One is also 5.2K but in 30 FPS. So you can see the quality of the video from both of these cameras. If you see against the sun how good the details from the GoPro are and how good from the IZI One. So yeah, you can make out a difference. Next, I'll be checking the electronic image stabilization, that is EIS, for both of these cameras, and for that I have
brought this mount which I'll wear and put the camera here, and then I'll run and we'll see whose footage it's most stable. So that will be my next test. Let's begin that. Before we move ahead to our next test, let's look at the quality of these videos. I could find a lot of blurriness in grass in IZI One footage, while it was more sharp in GoPro footage. We can see the comparison. Also, when shooting against the sun, the shadows became too dark and we lost the details. Shadows were more clear in the GoPro footage. I have turned on the standard electronic stabilization on GoPro, and the resolution that it supports on is 5.3K in 24 FPS, and with IZI also we have 5K 30 FPS, and it supports electronic image stabilization. But I can see there is a little bit of crop, but yeah, we'll see the footage one by one and let's see who does it best. First, I tried the IZI One Plus. There was a crop in the frame during EIS. Also, the footage seems to be running sideways in order to stabilize. As the shaking becomes less, IZI did a decent stabilization. Next, I tried the GoPro. GoPro has 3 levels of EIS. With the very basic stabilization, it did better than IZI. Also, when the camera becomes less shaky, the footage becomes very stable. Next, I tested the video hyperlapse feature of cameras. I find lack of stabilization in IZI One Plus, while the GoPro video was quite stable. Now let's compare the photo capabilities of this camera. IZI One Plus color seems to be a lot lively. Also, the details in the shadow were quite visible, which was not that great in GoPro Hero 11. In this photo, you can see that the sky in IZI photo got too saturated, while it is a lot better in GoPro. Same goes with the leaf in the front. In these photos, clearly GoPro did a better job of high dynamic range and captured highlights, midtones and shadows with a lot more clarity than IZI One Plus. So for checking the slow motion of this camera, I'm going to puncture this balloon that would be filled with water. I'm setting the GoPro on 200 frames at 2.7K resolution, and since IZI One Plus doesn't have the resolution of 2.7K and 240 FPS, it has a resolution of 720p. So I'm going to check the IZI on 720p resolution at 240 frames per second. So let's see how it turns out. The first limitation was the video resolution with the IZI One Plus. However, in that resolution, the slow motion was captured perfectly considering the frame rates were higher in the IZI One Plus. Next, I took out the camera at night. IZI One Plus footage was found to be a lot grainy. There were multiple white pixels showing in the frame, maybe due to the oversensitivity of the sensor. GoPro footage was better. Here you can see the comparison of the noise in both of these cameras. Overall, I would say if you really have a tight budget, then only go for IZI One Plus action camera. Otherwise, if you can afford a GoPro, then go for it. There are few areas in which IZI One Plus has to improve, but I must say that the price point of IZI is very solid. However, if they can improve a little bit on camera quality and even if increase the price to say like 20,000, then it becomes a really good camera. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And if you have found this video useful, then please press that like button and please consider subscribing my channel. That would be really helpful. So that was all guys in this video. See you next time. Goodbye.